Nighttime skies over Coors Field here in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. It's game one of the National League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Colorado Rockies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Settling in now, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 14.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. A windup and the 0-1. A called strike on the inside corner.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Second baseman with Merrifield.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first three hitters, he's gotten ahead of. If he does that, it could be a great night.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Man, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1-2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter like he's a 9 hitter. He's got great stuff going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Burns moving in. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Lucas Duda. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 21, Lucas Duda.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Grounder down the line at third. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Here's Michael Saunders now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Michael Saunders
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corner.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And he's retired here, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes another 0-2.
Nope.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Fouled back. Now another 2-2. Left field and deep. Gordon going back at the track. Gone! In is Gerardo Parra.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Gerardo.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Here it comes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Jesse Hahn.
Jesse Hahn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I mean, wow, swing the bat a little bit. I think he's been a little bit too patient right here. Those are pretty good pitches, and now he finds himself down 0-2.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
This one's flared toward left center. Story onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Tony Walters.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Catcher.
Now to the plate, Jeff Hoffman. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again.
Now
David Dahl, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
David Dahl.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Runner goes for second. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 on its way. On the move again from first. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for
Leading off
1
for
thus
Kansas
far.
City, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The third baseman, number
Ready
8,
for another chance? Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda. He singled his last time up. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Boy, that's a good pitch. Change up away off the plate with 2 strikes. I love it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Merrifield ranging into shallow right. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Hard ground ball to third, fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
City, the catcher, number 13.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon's after it. 1 away. Throw back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. LeMahieu with a great stop to first. Got him. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is flared out towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Catcher.
Now batting, Jesse Hahn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Chesler Cuthbert will grab a bat and hit for the pitch.
Number 19, Chesler Cuthbert.
Lifted in the air to center. Blackmon is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Number 19 will take the ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 19.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses strike 2. Now here it comes. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
First baseman,
in now, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And that'll get down for a base hit. at the plate, DJ LeMahieu flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Hara rounds third and is digging for the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. At the plate, Jeff Hoffman, 1 for 1. Ian Desmond will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Andrew Edwards takes the mound to try to get Raimel Tapia. Will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
First and third.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now a ground ball for Moustakas. This might be 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Digging in once again. Billy Burns. He'll do battle with a new arm. Brian Shaw. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1. Here it comes. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Arenado might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Pitch popped up. LeMahieu trying to get there. With Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is pulled into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and he's retired 1 away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground softly towards second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Mike Dunn.
Lucas Duda.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Michael Saunders. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times. And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Brian Flynn gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Pitching for the Royals, number 33, Brian Flynn.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box now, Alex Gordon. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Jorge Soler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jorge Soler.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Coming in is Blackman, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The pitcher.
Now at the plate, Brian Flynn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Orlando will get the call here as he'll hit. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Brandon Maurer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Brandon Maurer. A defensive change.
Tony Walters stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Number 12.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. The pitcher, Adam Ottavino, steps up for Ryan McMahon. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Charlie Blackman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep it from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there, and that's the 3rd out. Wade Davis
now pitching for the Rockies.
digging in. To try it again.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in now, Whit Merrifield. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Jake McGee answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 51.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Hit hard back up the middle. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And that misses inside 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
In to score, the runner from second. And he's safe. Into the box now, Michael Saunders. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 4-1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, heroes are made in the from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kaufman Stadium in Kansas City. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Colorado Rockies and the Kansas City Royals. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
For Colorado, the designated hitter, number 26.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out.
Batting second.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a liner. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jay has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Billy Burns. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And this is taken for the out.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan.
Hot shot to third. Moustakas has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez.
Number 5.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra.
The right fielder, number 8. Gerardo Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Saunders is under it, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Hard ground ball to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Lucas Duda now.
First baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this, this is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Michael Saunders is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Alex Gordon. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
Skied into straightaway right. Saunders is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Tony Walters. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Saunders moves over and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that's through into left, a base hit. McMahon rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in to try it again. Trevor Story. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Looking to minimize the damage here. Nolan Arenado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Saunders. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is John Jay. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. Riding in once again, Billy Burns. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one sent foul. Ball two.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Merrifield has it, and it's a quick out number one. Ines Gerardo Parra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. And that's in there, base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan McMahon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 14.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Jay comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. LeMahieu is on his way home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Number 19.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there, and the inning is over. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 8.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Bounced softly in front of the plate, and he set down 1 away. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Lucas Duda now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 8.
Here comes the first pitch. Gerardo Parra is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Michael Saunders comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box, Alex Gordon. He reached on a single in his first try. In the air, out to right. Parra on the move, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Softly hit out to short. And that'll be the second out. In now is John Jay.
Center fielder, Sean Shea.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he misses it. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot.
Now for the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. 0-1. A 1-0 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McMahon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The catcher, number
Digging
14.
in to try it again, Tony Walters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So that keeps the inning alive with 2 out for David Dahl. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this is lifted to shallow center field. And Jay will take this one in. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And another foul ball. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Into the windup and the pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Salvador Perez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. McMahon is there, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 0-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. The next 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Saunders is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Saunders. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jay has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Gerardo Parra. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Flipped out the other way toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Number 21.
Digging in, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a ball lifted in the air out for Gonzalez in left. And that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Striding in. Once again.
Second baseman. DJ.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. At the plate, Ryan.
The first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to take it is Jay, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now,
catcher,
Tony
number
Walters.
14.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
Oh, that's out.
Here it comes, 1-0. There he goes. It swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Lifted in the air out to right. Saunders on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Now the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends the. In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping up to the plate, Billy Burns. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez on the run, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Parra over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lifted into center field. Jay is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 20.
Settling in now, Nolan Arenado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a little tapper. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 5, Carlos
First
Gonzalez.
pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Moustakas.
Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez is there, 1 away. Ready now, Salvador Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Parra moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So striding in, Lucas Duda, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and they are off to the league championship.